walkways
Cosmic
almost every way
Caverns,
today. So keep that in
Arkansas.
mind. It comes with a
Northwest
territory.
Arkansas.
We're in the ground.
Yeah. There's this old mine. The front part of this cave is a mine. Was a mine, so that's why.
No, it's a funky paint job that was put here in 1957.
That's where they were mining at right there.
It starts digging.
Doing what?
Can anyone tell me what came out of that hole? Yes. So there's a room right here, and we're about 20 feet away from getting out of the room. But we've also made it 90 feet back, and now we can finally hear a waterfall back there. Not that it matters today, because we're not submerged underwater, right? But in the future, that'll be good to know. In the spring, it would start to drain right over here.
It's a like calcium carbonate. It's a limestone that just gets dissolved, and then they make all these cool formations and features. Wow! Look at these formations. That is so cool.
They're like a straw you drink out of. They're hollow, and they're always dripping mineral water from the ground above.
Here's the
Now, over
straws.
time, this hole in the straw is going to clog up, and the water's going to force itself around the top, which is how we end up from a soda straw to a stalactite like this. All right, guys, right up here, we were talking about this room right here. It's called the gypsum room.
Gypsum
And we're
room.
about 20 feet away from hitting this room up here from the tunnel at the entrance.
Oh, cool.
Okay, now this room has kind of a creepy backstory. This rope here was hung up in 1966 by the owner at the time, and he would be the first person that we know of to go up into this room. Now he only spends one day pointing and
Wow, it's so cool.
and I knew we were going to find it. The owner, you guys, he has a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old. You better.
Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Brag. Oh man, that feels cool. They said we could touch this, so I'm not breaking any laws. You want to touch it, Connor? Go and touch it. It's okay. They said we could touch that, so I didn't break no laws, people. Ooh, yeah, look at all these cool formations there. Wow. Oh, look at these stalactites. That is so cool. Wow. Wow, these are so cool. Oh, look at this big one right here. That crystal clear water. Wow. That is so cool.
It is low. Now this lake, you guys, is called South Lake, and this is one of two bottomless lakes that we have. Now up until 1993, when we found that newborn baby cave in the back, this was the only lake anybody knew of. So this was the one. In 1957, the owner
I found Gumby.
told a huge no-no. The number one reason you should leave things alone. Well, we found two more lakes in the back. We have divers on this floor.
So it's a bottomless.
And right back here, if you can see my light, there's a tunnel that goes more than 80 feet deep. Now 80 feet is where it becomes too narrow to keep continuing to explore. Watch your heads right here.
It's beautiful.
Now, in 1927, the first tourism starts. This raft was already here. Nobody knew why or how, but for some reason, every owner throughout the last century has just left it. Makes something cool and old to look at, I guess. Well, in 1975, my boss, Randy, was a tour guide at the time, and he would have an old-timer come through. In fact, this man would tell him right off the bat he used to work here in the cave as a miner, and that him and his brother and two other kids in 1911 left something in the lake. Turns out it was this, guys. He was surprised to see it. He didn't understand why we had left it here, really. Just a broken raft, right? Well, it turns out these four boys made a raft out of 4 wooden barrels and some copper pieces They float down the lake here, trying to explore, see what was back here. And they get stuck right in here. And when they start wiggling their boat, trying to get unstuck, right, it just falls apart. And these 4 boys are left to swim back in 43-degree water in the pitch black. It's kind of funny though, because we told Rand, if we keep looking, we might find that 6-pack that's down there, right? I'm thinking it's probably pretty good by now. 1911, guys.
Dang.
Right up here at the top of the stairs, there's 2 overhangs. Please watch your heads when you get to where I am.
That is so beautiful.
Tunnel, of course, right? So it's going to funnel out this way. Unless the cave was completely submerged, which it has been in the past, this room looks just like it does right now. But it's kind of neat. It gives us the opportunity to see shelving pieces that would lie underneath the water. A great reason why you should never dive into a cave.
There's the lake all the way down there. Pretty cool. They discovered this another 1,000 feet when they heard air eerily blowing through right through there. So they end up coming through here and expanding the cave for another 1,000 feet. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, low bridge. Wow. I found a cave duck. Rank, rank, rank. Oh man, it's so cool looking. Wow. Look at all that.
Clusters of crystals forming.
So you're removing that hole.
Clay and like we've all seen Indiana Jones. That's not really accurate.
I love how just as you move along, the light changes and the direction that you're going. It completely changes up how you see it.
Major developing in here, like TNT type stuff. Side of this rock. We found the very first blind shrimp ever found in Arkansas.
Ooh.
So it's kind of neat. They wanted us, the underground
cool.
lab wanted us to select him, send him in for research, right? We didn't do that. We named him Kevin, and he's still back there.
Well, good for Kevin.
We got 3 wetsuits on the way and some UV flashlights, and we're gonna go Kevin hunting and see how many there are back there. Because we were just lucky enough to find one, and we could barely see him.
Well, there's one.
The third lake back here
There's
on the other
usually
side of
more.
this rock looks a lot like the overflow room. Just squeeze by real quick.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, he's with it. I like this. I'm gonna get out of y'all's way and let you really look.
So what, the water quality, what is the water quality then?
A couple of cave kisses. But in the springtime, we would have already had a few showers in here. And now, if any. All right, guys, we can just take waves, and we can get one family at a time right here.
Wow, look at that. That is so
You
awesome.
see good footage.
Taking a small video.
Oh, am I in the way here? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we gotta get this lane picture.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Well, that just means we're gonna have to have a gazillion.
And they said right up there
Might as well make it 10.
is where the water comes in at
All right,
to
guys,
fill this
before we
up.
leave North Lake, I'm gonna show you guys some silly little formations. Usually the kids get a kick out of these, but lately the adults have been too. So I'm just gonna show everybody.
Rubber chicken and the sleepy seahorse.
We got a melting candle. I think every cave has a melting candle, but I don't think they all have a Mrs. Buttersworth, and we do. She's kind of sassy. We've got, yeah, there's Mrs. Buttersworth. We've got a kitty cat way up here, kind of keeping an eye on the place.
Oh yeah.
And then if you look at the right angle, we got a little monkey face right here, guys.
Oh yeah.
You see his
It looks like it from here.
I got one more silly one for you, but I'm gonna hit this one.
The monkey man.
Right there.
There's the rubber chicken. If you look here, there's a stalactite there. Or stalagmite. No, it is stalactite.
Yeah.
Stalactite there. There's this hollow center.
Here, yeah, looks like the wind.
That's what they call the little turkey. Right there in the middle. Alright. Oh, look at these cool formations, man.
Yeah. That's cute, they're sitting there.
I can't even stand up straight.
Alright guys, it's in a very inconvenient spot though.
Yeah.
If you need me to move my hand,
No, you're fine. I'm using that light.
Perfect.
I can get some of that. Thank you very much. That's good enough.
I let people come in and they don't even
No.
take a single picture. I told you why it got its name. Definitely just a sound. Like an elephant ear or an angel wing. I call it the angel wing here. I'll let you guys get a chance if you want pictures before I photobomb you here.
And there's the raft down there, and them boys was 100 years ago. Got stuck and submerged. The raft they built is still in there. 15 years later. Oh, these are so beautiful. Oh, it's so cool. All this black in here is soot from fire. That's why it looks all burnt, unfortunately. See it? Yeah, look at that. Right there, you can see the fire damage on those formations there. Stalagmites. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, there's even up there.
So then it's been through magic, cave, I think it was the first period. We're doing some jewelry, decor, lots and lots of things. Doorknobs. We're gonna make our way up here. We're gonna head up these stairs here, guys. A different set of stairs.
Walking around, you kick your boots like crazy.
Alright guys, we have a red tunnel right here. This leads right on top of the cave drain system. This goes up to the left and it exits into the Buddha room. The last room we're gonna see, but this was the original entrance. We're definitely not gonna go this way, but I should.
iron's growing. That probably came in here on somebody's foot. Oh, be careful, son. These rocks aren't forgiving. You can raise up now. You're not gonna hit your head. Oh, be careful, Kay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Right there.
There are a lot of nails. Nails on the rocks, on their nails.
Oh, this is interesting.
Take your time, we're not in any hurry.
No, not at all.
I will take you up on that.
Yeah, no, we are taking our time. We're not in any
I
rush.
have knee issues, so I won't be in any hurry
Well,
either.
and I have balance issues, so I really need to take it slow.
Hold on to the rails.
Are you ready?
Always specifically all concrete and pour, put it back right now. And spread out towards the top. Of course, there's information that looks like Buddha, right? That's not got its name, although most of us think it looks a little more like Santa Claus. And I agree with that. But it's right here. When there's no light, you can see it better. Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I'll get in here in a second. Don't worry.
If you look up the 3 different versions of Buddha, there are more than one, more than the mainstream one that I was looking for, right? Though I thought this was the Buddha, right here, guys. Not the same Buddha. There's a one that has a beard, and it does look kind of like Santa Claus. So I get it now. Initially, though, I was like, what? That's the Buddha? What?
Actually, that one could pass for Santa too.
This one here?
To me, yeah.
This is the Santa. They're the Buddha, yeah, right here. Now, next to the Buddha here, we've got a piece of wood that was put here, guys, right here, in 1977. And Randy put it here in a high drip zone, kind of as a little bit of a science experiment. And today we can see it's basically one with the cave. It's been completely mineralized here. So if you guys want to venture over and look at this, you can. You can look at the rings and tell this is a piece of wood. You can look at these broken formations up here and see those mineral rings and how they differ from this down here. So it's kind of neat. 2 comparisons there. Also, we have some stairs that we put in up here that go up to a little platform. It's just for pictures or anybody who wants to look into that red tunnel. That's the original entrance up there. Also, you can look down. There's a drop off right there, and that's really the route that we're in. It continues on further down.
Go back there.
The second one, second Pirates of the Caribbean, where
The captain.
No, straight ties.
the squid stuff. And I see that everywhere I look, I'm seeing that
That
squid
dripping
bird.
squid, yes.
We're on straighten tides and they hit the stalactite.
Oh, yeah.
The thing falls down and kills the other.
Yeah. So I don't know, you guys probably noticed the fault line. The gypsum room I showed you with the road is right up inside that fault line. It's not active. I mean, it did its thing a very long time ago. It's kind of how the cave came to be. But that fault line starts up by Branson in a town called Kimberly City, 38 miles from here. And it ends right here in this room, guys. We can trace it the entire length of the cave, as far as that side goes. And then right over here, we see it completely kind of fizzle out right here. So it's kind of neat, we get to see that from inside the earth. There's no other caves in this area. You can go in and look at the fault line. It's me and her. And we're down here and she's singing. And I'm headed back up. Do you want to do total darkness? I'm like, I'll run up into the lights if you want. Check that out. Which I would offer for you guys today. Yesterday I did this, total darkness.
Yeah.
And I said, don't worry guys, only about 10 seconds of darkness and then I'll turn them back on. We're not doing that one anymore. They got a real cave experience yesterday. All right, guys, if nobody else wants to up, or if you do, we can wait a few minutes, but this is the last room of the tour. So I want you to get any questions or any pictures, exploring that you want to do done before we exit this cave. I think, do you see the bazooka?
No.
No, I don't either.
If there was a bazooka, it would be a volcano holding a bazooka, or mouse holding a bazooka.
If it was a full adult tour, right? But there's certain.
Look, he's waving.
Yeah, we gotta leave out. But that one does have a name, yes. He's, guys, we are gonna head up slowly. By all means, keep taking pictures if you wanna do that.
Steadily forming. Drip, drip, drip.
So that's, you need to get your, food face and put it down here and later on.
It's a area.
There's a real skinny one right here that's connected. Got the bigger ones and then a little straw. Don't hit your head. Got an
As we go
interloper.
up, if we keep our eyes peeled, we might see that orange
Little
little
fern
bug.
growing.
Wash your heads on this gobble right here.
Probably can't hitch right on someone's clothing, boots, shoes. Here we are back at the front there. There's the mine tracks there.